Are you adjusted?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. It's Friday.
It is. It's Friday, July 20th, and today we're going to be talking about getting organized at home to get you ready for back to school.
Yes, it's a little depressing. We're sorry
To
to bring this a little early, but honestly, it's going to come quick.
It is, before we know it. I mean,
Yeah.
I was just talking to some people, and I was like, oh, it's almost August.
I know. It is. We still have 3 weeks till school, being in Palm Beach County.
Right.
It's okay. But I will say I'm on the ball.
Yes.
I ordered backpacks already.
You're good.
Well, because I mess up every year because they want one of the popular ones, and then
It's not available usually.
and then we're scrambling, and then I'm like the worst mom because backpacks are cool. But anyways, so.
Hey, Maria, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, hi everybody.
I did do the back to school shopping, which we'll talk about a little bit later how I did it. But
Ooh,
I
I need to
literally, I'm a little odd. I take the kids' school lists and I actually make a spreadsheet.
Okay.
Because they both need erasers, so why not make a spreadsheet and make a totals column so you know you need 4 erasers instead of 2 for Gabriel and 2 for Nathan.
Oh.
I could share my spreadsheet if you guys
Yeah,
want.
you guys need to hold on. We're going to share the spreadsheet in a minute. So anyways.
So I am Dana.
And I'm Heather.
And we're SoFlo Moms on the Go. And it is a gorgeous 94 degrees out Friday.
It is gorgeous out. We haven't had rain. Well, we haven't had rain over here.
We had a little bit.
It is hot. It is. We're in the depths of it.
Yeah. You know what's kind of funny? We were talking about this. Was I talking about it to you or to Rich? So we're in South Florida, and we're like, oh, you can play 24 hours a day, and it's like so much fun. 365 because the weather's so wonderful. And then we just realized it's so hot. I'm telling my kids, you can't go outside. It's so hot. So compared to all the people that live in the colder climates.
Correct.
How they're like, well, 6 months out of the year, we live, we're inside because it's so cold. Well, we're not inside for 6 months out of the year, but when it's hot, I mean, the pool's not even fresh.
I kind of call this our winter. I do find us to be hibernating a little bit more inside.
I agree.
And then the thought of going to the beach, it's a big, it's kind of a schlep, and you got to put a ton of sunscreen on. Like, you can't mess around right now, and you need hats and sunglasses. It's a lot of stuff.
It is.
But we did talk about what's in our beach bag last week, so that should help you.
Yes.
Some of us we're prepped now.
My bag is packed.
Okay, cool.
And it's in my closet.
So
thanks to Heather. I was motivated. I put everything in there, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah. So
now I just need to go.
Now we just have to go. So, anyways.
I know, it's crazy. So if you're just joining us for the first time, hello, Game Room, Sawgrass Mall. Thanks for tuning into us on Instagram. We are the fastest growing Facebook Live show in South Florida. Mm-hmm. We started a little bit under 2 years ago, and we talk about anything and everything from where to eat, where to shop, what to do with your kids, date nights, everything. Everything. Hey, Jen. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Rafaela. Thanks for joining us. So we're on Instagram Live and Facebook. We might be a little bit clearer on Instagram today, but it's fun to play with both platforms, but we usually go live on Facebook. So we're here. We're ready. Yeah, so we're talking about planning for the school year.
Right. So
today.
What you've done already, you've gotten backpacks.
I've gotten backpacks. I ordered uniforms. We do uniforms, thank God. God, the shirts were not cheap, though, this year. And where they go, they have to have monograms. So
do you have to order them from the school?
I have to order them from a uniform company we work with.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. But at least the hand-me-down, like the ones from this year, I can use for the other kid. And so poor the second kid, poor thing. She gets all the hand-me-downs. But that's okay. So, yes, because I'm going on a trip right before school starts. So this is my prep time. I've got to do this so I'm not scrambling. I don't want to be like the crazy mom getting in the car going on a vacation where I'm like,
Well, you don't want to stress about it.
No.
You kind of just want to...
I want to get back because when we get back, we basically start school. So anyways.
Yeah. Well, my two, actually, this is the first year that both of them are not in uniforms. So,
oh, gosh.
I don't know. Like, part of me is like, oh, no, because it's so much easier when they're in uniforms because then they have to wear said shirt, said bottoms, and that's it. But now I'm like, okay, my younger one hated uniforms. And I don't know if it was just because he wanted to be a little bit rebellious or he just didn't like uniforms. I mean, and his uniforms were super easy. It was a crew neck shirt and shorts, but he didn't like the shorts, he didn't like the shirt, whatever.
Okay.
But my biggest thing now is getting them outfits that when they get dressed in the morning, the little one, he matches.
Right.
Because now he's in middle school, so it's a little bit more... You could express yourself totally in your what you wear, but he does.
He's got a nice fashion sense. It's very colorful sometimes.
Yeah, I guess you could say
like
that.
He's got his green socks and
with his orange shorts and his red shirt,
Yeah.
and I embrace his creativity and individuality, but I need to put outfits together for him.
Okay.
I think I do.
That's what I have to do with my kids.
Yeah.
Because what happens is when you need the pair of shorts that you bought the shirt with, they've used it with something else, and then I know. So we have it all. I help my kids. We line up the laundry, and we go. I literally now though I have to be like, whose is this?
Oh,
Whose
I know,
is
because
this?
they're getting bigger
Whose
and
is this?
they're
Whose
merging into
underwear?
sizes.
They are. Whose underwear is this? And they're like, Mom, and I'm like, I don't have time to remember all this now, and I'm that mom. I can't believe it. So
you know what you should do? Either
What?
get 2 different brands of underwear, or I mean, it's easier for boys because they don't. But like Gabriel likes the shinier boxer briefs. I'm sure he's gonna love them. I'm telling you this. And Nathan likes the cotton smoother ones. So when I do the laundry, but what's good is I at least know because they are the same size in bottoms.
Oh, okay.
So at least I know
here's
who's
a pile,
whose.
here's a pile.
Or I'm
done.
like, just wear your brother's underwear. I guess that's gross.
I guess so. Oh well, that's like a whole nother show.
Yeah,
Anyways,
we'll talk about that later.
So, what have you been up to?
Well, this past week, the boys have been home with us. Usually, like we've been trying to do every other week, so they go to a sports camp, like a day camp, which is great. But this past week, they were home with us, and it was a little bit hard. It was a lot bit hard because I work from home, you work from home. You know how it is. Camp McMeekin.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's always like I'm about to get on a call, and I hear, Mom.
Yeah.
And,
That's why I made a schedule. Not that they follow it, but I literally put snack time in there because it was like I would sit and they'd be like, I need a snack. And I'm like, we just had breakfast. So, and I was like, I know you don't do this at school. So we sort of tried to, it was like, you need to refer to the calendar because I was like, and then they're like, oh, well, snack's not for another half an hour. And I'm like, good. And I'm sitting here typing or
that's
doing
really
whatever.
smart.
It is. But you have to be, you know why? Because that's really hard. It's hard. It's just like any Saturday. If you don't have sports or something going on, they're like, what are we doing? Mm-hmm. And it's like, it stresses me out to sit there and try to think about it.
Right. And then they're like, I'm bored.
Yeah. So we've been doing like an activity in the morning here. So it's like drawing or a board game or, I don't care, Minecraft or something. And then we do an activity out of the house every day.
That's
so
really cool.
I know.
Hey, Denise, welcome back.
So they're my in-laws today. Nice activity.
And mine are going to the beach with my friend.
All right, cool. See?
Yeah.
It's been a good summer. Hey, they're not hurting.
It has. I mean, they're good. They're good kids, but I just feel
bad.
bad.
Us, we're, SoFlo's still going.
Yeah. Everything's going.
We're moving. We're shaking.
The world is turning.
The world is still turning even though it's summer. I mean, I think I thought when summer started we were going to be like,
chill.
Just like my kids. No. So the laundry, everything is still there. Still have to make dinner.
And I like doubles because now you have swimsuits on top of all
of them. Oh my God, the towels. I can't even. Anyways, so let's get into what we want to share today.
Yes. Okay, so I'll segue into what I was talking about before, school supplies.
Sure.
So what I do around this time of 2 or 3 weeks before school starts. It's 2 or 3 weeks. I said it out loud.
It is.
So what I do is I go through all of the school supplies that came home with my kids at the end of last school year and all of the ones that were left over in my closet that I purchased to prepare or what I thought they needed for last school year. So I go through and I have like a simple box. I mean, you could take a cardboard box or whatever, and I put everything in there. So I can pull them out because I don't know if your schools do this, but I'm sure yours does. You get the school supply list. Yes. And so you can go through the box and be like, oh, I have school glue. I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to buy another one if I have it. Or, oh, wait, I have one box of crayons. I think I only need 2 more or something. I still don't understand why my school in particular requires 96 pencils per kid. But
Sharpened,
no less. Yeah, sharpened. So I'm going to be like,
they do sell those, by the way.
But they're like triple the price.
I know, they are.
So I bribe my kids and I tell them if they do it, they'll get an extra chocolate bar or something. So and it gets them involved too.
True.
But so what I do is I go through that first and then I make my spreadsheet, which I'll share with you guys.
Yes, I want the spreadsheet.
And I have each child as a column. And then the first column is actually each of the school supplies that are on that list, and then I tally up what they need, and then there's a totals column. So then when I sit on my couch with my cup of coffee and my computer, I open up Target, their website, Walmart, and Amazon, and I price check. Dude. So it's kind of annoying, but it's 3 tabs, and I go through. And then, Amazon has it for the least expensive. I have Prime, which is great. Totally recommend it.
Prime.
Put it in that box. And then I highlight the ones that I've ordered. And then once they come in, I check them off. So I got a massive box on Monday or Tuesday from Target. Actually, most of my stuff I found at Target. They have really good prices.
Okay, I need to do this.
Yeah, and I just did it. It's in the box. I went through, made sure I had everything. Done.
Okay. Because, see, we have a school. You can go through the school supply list, and apparently whatever came in her box last year, it was not right. It was too many pages.
Oh, whatever. It's a one-time fee, right?
It's a one-time fee, and they box up the class, and it's great. I was like, done. But no, we want to pick out our stuff as we get older. So, yeah. So then we're going to have to, I need the spreadsheet.
Yeah. Well, I relive I love school supplies. I love new notebooks and pens, colored pens.
It was exciting. Do you remember?
Yeah.
It was an exciting time.
My kids could care less, though, so I take over.
Well, like the backpacks. So
yes.
So on top of that, checking your backpacks for last year. So I'm showing my daughters from last year. Justice, we love you. We always get some sparkle from there. They've got some cute backpacks. We'll put a couple links up. But, you know, she's going into 4th. We had a lot of books. So this totally ripped, and this is something that hangs on the hook. So it was a pain. So we've gotten new backpacks this year. And we went Harry Potter from Pottery Barn. But
they're super cute.
This is our Frozen time we went through. So anyways, but like I think one of these has a hole in the bottom. They throw them, and so they put, change for snacks or something. I don't know. So we usually get new backpacks. And that is kind of, per my husband, a rite of passage. Like he was like, oh my gosh, do you remember like getting a new backpack? Like that was a big deal.
Yeah. And
it really is, because it kind of sets your signature, like, what you're wearing on your back all year.
It's true. And I try to gear my kids towards like the LL Bean or the Lands' End, because they're like so sturdy.
Yeah.
They're not cool.
Not cool. We got to go Harry Potter this year.
So we go through 2 backpacks a year.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Jamie, let's see. What did she say? That happened to us with prepaid school supply box. Yeah. School actually gave us the link to use, and then half of the stuff got sent back to us, and the teachers asked for a different thing. Oh gosh,
I know,
it's a long one. Yeah,
I mean it's intended to be a time saver, but unfortunately in the long run it's kind of like
you're like, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
pick out your colored folders or whatever.
Exactly. Go to Target, get your green plastic folder for science.
Yeah. Yellow, green, blue, whatever.
I know.
They have a brand there, UB I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they have like this fuzzy zipper pencil thing.
Pencil case?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They give back too. I think UB a certain percentage of what you purchase, or don't quote me on this, I'll find out and I'll leave a link, but they give back to students in need.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's pretty cool.
All right. There you go. Okay, so we had backpacks and we've got the school supplies. What's next?
Also, one more thing, paperwork.
Sorry.
So I'm sorry, and then I'm going to stop this. So with paperwork, what happens is you have all the art supply, all the art that the kids, unfortunately, as you get older, it lessens. Kind of sad. But all of the art that you have that you've accumulated over the time, go through them. Pick out the top 5 or 6 pieces. Don't go crazy. And we'll leave a link to it. I have this little plastic Rubbermaid box that is literally like a little bit larger than 8.5 by 11. It has a lid on it. I have the kids' names. They each have their own. And then every year I just put the top 5 in there, close it up, and then recycle the rest. You don't need to save everything.
No. My whole thing is either handprints, footprint, if you're in the preschool age, handprint, footprint, or something with a photo on it. I always kept. But everything else, everything else. But it starts to lessen.
Yeah. And don't throw it out when they're around.
Maybe a famous, when they start writing, like the first story they write, super cute.
Yeah, the first 100 or something like that.
Yeah, 5 things is good.
Yeah. Cut it off after that.
I'm like, oh, this is so... Wait till the second kid.
Well, the pile!
Well, the poor second kid, she's 3 years younger, and now I'm like, oh, this is so cute. Recycling. The first one I saved everything. It was ridiculous. So that's a good idea. I love that.
It happens.
Okay, so let's talk about the house. We've talked about purging and getting ready, and one of the things is the playroom, because they've been in there. If you have a playroom or their bedroom, if that's their play area.
Wherever the toys are.
Wherever the toys are, start going through that. And going in there and start purging and getting rid of stuff. And yes, and I have learned, and next week, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but don't clean with your kids at home. So I went in there. We have 50,000 stuffed animals. And I think I've asked this before. If anybody knows of any charities, it can be a little gross. They're not old, but
wash them.
You can wash them, you can put them in the dryer, but we have 5,000 of them. And I bagged them all up, and they saw, and then they started freaking out, and they said, can we play with them? And then there were stuffed animals, like, everywhere. Yeah, I mean, it was like one of those summer things where you're like, fine. And now I think they're kind of over it, so I think I'm going to try to sneak them back in the bags and hide them. But it's ridiculous, so don't clean with your kids around.
Definitely, if you know of any organizations, I think that's such a great idea. Like, donate stuff that you don't use. If you have a great backpack, and like you said, it's the rite of passage to get the new backpack, donate it, because there are so many kids out there that might not have that.
Yes.
So, and I think I mentioned once before, the stuffed animals, as long as they don't have removable eyes and noses and stuff, I think you can bring them to the shelters.
Oh, cool. Okay.
The animal shelters.
Yes. So, don't clean with them around. And get things organized around time.
Oh no, I love when someone calls and it says scam likely.
Oh yeah, that's my best friend.
Hysterical.
She calls me or he calls me all the time.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways. Now that we don't have home phones anymore.
I know, but it's just so funny that it says scam likely. Okay, guess what? I'm not answering. Apparently they don't know that we're live.
I know. So, so get your playroom organized for the year. Purge toys, maybe they're not. Like I already did, I know we do a spring cleaning, and then I kind of did a summer one, and I gave a lot of stuff to Goodwill, Faith Farm, and now I can already see they're just growing, and there's stuff they still didn't touch.
Yep.
Like 5 million Shopkins. What were we thinking?
Oh, please.
But if they see those things come out, they'll be like, oh,
we have to play
them. So maybe I'll break those out next week. That'll be our theme.
Shopkins week.
Play with the stuff you never play with.
Yep.
You
need to go say goodbye.
And then say goodbye. All right, what else?
Okay, so next on to is closets, which we're actually tackling this Sunday. I don't know about your girls, but my boys are not ones to want to try on clothes. Like, I can't bring them to a store to try things on, and not even in our house. So what I'm doing is I already warned them. I said, on Sunday, I need each of you for an hour, separately. And we are going to go through your closet and your drawers. Because I need to know what fits you. Because I can't tell you how many times last year, they grow so fast. It's not even...
Oh my gosh.
And Nathan comes down and he's got like high waters on. And I'm like, where did you grow from? Hey, Shivani.
Hey.
Where did you cut? Like, I don't understand. Or like Gabriel, like the shirt's a little bit shorter than it should be. And you don't want to embarrass them or like whatever. And you're like, oh my gosh. Well, they are. They're growing. So the first walkthrough of the closet, and you can do this with or without the kids, go through it. Anything that is stained, you know is visibly too small for them, or has a hole in it, or you don't like it, put it in the bag. If it's re-wearable, donate it. If not, toss it. Then get the kids involved.
Okay.
They have to try it on. I'm sorry. Because they grow so quickly. Yeah. And like what's good is with my older one, he could try things on. Sorry, G, but you will now have to... He'll get some pants from Nathan that don't fit him.
Well, and you don't want to be on your way to an event thinking these pants fit.
Exactly.
And you've got total drama and they put them on and you're like, wait, what happened?
And then there's a meltdown.
Yeah, you don't need it.
Oh my gosh, it's happened so many times.
Me too.
She just totally hit the nail on the head. So you have to do that. And then whenever you're doing any of these breakdowns, have a pen and paper or your phone. Write down then and there what they need.
Yep.
Because otherwise you're going to forget and then you're going to go to the store, you're going to shop online and you're going to be like,
always.
They needed white t-shirts and I had no idea.
Or they needed white socks. You missed, they always seem to need socks. So I lose socks like crazy.
Oh, I know. Someone eats them. One of them at least. So
I love to, and so then when you've done all that, so she's going to I have uniforms. So my kids share a room too. So I like to have a divider and I've got like all their polos lined up with the skirts or shorts. I know, it's so cute, but divided by,
person?
They're in person, yeah. So then in the morning, it is like, we just don't even lay it out. It's just like, go find the shorts, go find the skirt, whatever. You've got blue or red, I think. I don't know. And that's it. It's pretty easy. And then socks and the whole thing. So, and then we always have, piggybacking onto that, we have a basket by the front door with all the sneakers that you need for the school year.
Right. So that you're not scrambling last minute and you're like, where are my shoes? Well, where should they be?
But for some reason,
they're never there.
No, they go put them outside the basket. I don't understand it. I'm freaking out. I'm like, there are flip-flops right outside the They can't seem to... The dirty clothes basket, I put a small one in the bathroom. The shorts and the underwear are right on the floor, right outside of it.
It's that extra exertion.
It's just too much.
Energy.
It's too much.
I'm telling you.
It's too much. Anyway, sorry. My little motherhood vent there.
Next up is the garage or your shed. You have to clean that out.
Garage, shed, like your closet with all your stuff in it. Get rid of...
Go through the sporting equipment that the kids don't use or they outgrew.
Totally.
I can't tell you how many pairs of cleats I have in my garage.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to throw them out.
And shin guards.
Yeah,
they're too small.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be too small. I don't know. So soccer balls. Look for any, anything that's like deflated or whatever. Get rid of it. Clean it up. Clean up your garage. Get it organized.
Because it's gonna be a mess soon anyway.
Yeah,
so at least it'll be an organized mess.
All the activities will start. They'll be looking for tennis rackets, whatever. Golf clubs. Wow, I've got my kids busy.
I know, seriously.
Tennis, golf, swimming. No, I'm just kidding. Triathlons. Just little stuff.
All part of Camp McMeekin.
Yeah.
Another thing is your water gear. So down here in Florida, of course, we use it almost all year long. I'm talking about your goggles. The ones that are like, how when you leave them out in the sun, which my kids do all the time, and they kind of like
rubber
it deteriorates, right?
Even in bathing suits too.
Mm-hmm.
Like you put them back in the drawer, they get crunchy and they use their elasticity.
Yeah, and you get the little bally things on your butt because you're like,
oh yeah, they're pilling.
That's
hashtag Florida.
The bally
hashtag
things.
Florida problems. Big Florida problems.
But so toss them, get rid of them.
Yeah.
Goggles, same thing. I actually found a really cool goggle case. It looks like an eyeglass case. It's a zipper. We'll leave a link to it afterwards. By the way, when we say we leave a link, everything is going to go to our SoFloMoms.com page. Mm-hmm. So after this, we'll leave a link to where the video is housed, and then beneath the video is going to be all of the links of everything that we're talking about to help you get organized. Another thing, towels. Listen,
I'm about to clean out actually that's funny you say that, because I'm going to clean out my hall closet, because between the beach towels, somehow we've gotten more towels for the house. There's towels everywhere. I don't know. I have too many towels actually, which is kind of funny.
But you know what?
Or they're frayed, or they're not as absorbent anymore. So yeah.
I'm the type of person that's like, oh, it's frayed. We'll use it for the garage. Do I need another towel?
Right, and
that's
what I do.
Yeah.
And then I have 25 frayed towels out in the laundry room.
When you wash the car, how many towels do you need to wash your car?
You go to the car wash.
Exactly.
I know.
So just keep that in mind. I mean, we do the same silly things that everyone does, but keep it in mind.
It's probably something you hadn't thought about. Mm-hmm.
No, not at all.
I know.
And like Heather said before, all the floats and the pool toys and stuff like that, kind of toss them. If they're like sun damaged or like
you have one that's busted that was in the pool.
I finally threw it out. It was literally completely flat.
Completely flat. It's still floating around in the pool, and I was like, oh, okay.
And then it moved to outside the pool. There
you go. It's getting closer to the garbage can.
Yeah, so finally
it's getting there.
The Friday, I was like, and I threw it in the garbage.
Oh gosh,
it was so annoying.
It's so annoying.
I know.
All right, pantry.
Mm-hmm.
So start going through your pantry. I know I've got some old snacks in there that I probably bought at the beginning of the summer that we were all into, probably all year, and then everybody was like, I'm over it. Stop buying, Raisinets or whatever I have. I don't know. But go through and check your stuff, and then start making a mental note of snacks. And I don't know if you have to pack lunches.
Yeah,
I do. So, and food containers with matching lids, and I have to share these. I love these. I think we've talked about them before on our show. But this is this Rubbermaid set. They're all different ones. There's one with salad, but I love this because, first of all, oops, I'm hitting my microphone. First of all, we're a green school. A lot of schools are becoming green. Yeah. So one of the things is not to bring a baggie. every day. So I have to say, we've got a ton of these under the counter. Sandwich, some of them the newer ones have a divider, so you can put chips or grapes, the sandwich, whatever, salad, toppings, I don't know. And then these little containers are fantastic. I know. Then what I do, this will probably have to be another show, I have a snack section, a snack basket.
Snap on each other, too.
Yeah, and then they have freezer packs that snap on top. I forgot to show you those.
Smart.
They're blue. I know. So I grab a freezer. I'm like, grab one of these, grab your sandwich, start making it. I'm lucky that my kids are getting that old. But I will take these and do little snacks. So when they come home from school, they're in a basket. And I go to the snack basket. Leave me alone. I don't really say that. No, but I'm like, go to this. Leave me alone. I'm trying to, have my wine and spa day. No, I'm just kidding. That never happens. But I'm just saying.
You're folding clothes.
Yeah, but I've got a basket with granola bars, and sometimes I make little snack mix and put it in there, and then you don't have to. These are great. I use them for just so much. You know what we've been doing this summer? Side note, we've been freezing grapes. So
they're delicious.
I have like 20 of these, and we've been taking grapes and freezing them instead of like popsicles or ice cream. I'm like, it's been hot. I'm like, go get a frozen grapes. Yep. So anyways, so go through your plastic containers. I don't know. Again, we're missing all these lids. I got to go through that cabinet again. I don't know. That's like the socks. I think the socks and the lids.
The sock monster and the lids is either related to the lid monster or...
Yeah, maybe. So,
theater done.
Snack area. So that's it. So I'm seeing a lot of great comments in here and funny things too. It looks like a lot of you are starting to get ready for back to school. So definitely we will be putting a lot of links, maybe some more stuff that we didn't get a chance to talk about to, our planners. We didn't get to talk about that.
Oh my gosh.
Side story. Oops, I'm hitting our microphone. Side story, we just went to Michael's. We don't get anything off of this, but she found it first, the Happy Planner.
I actually won it. It was like the first thing I've ever won online.
Really? We go from planner to planner. So if you didn't know how we stay organized back to school, is we do paper and technology. So
it kind of sticks in our head because we put it in both places.
When you handwrite it, it's just good to see the whole month. And so we both went, and this is actually July. It actually gives you a lot more.
July through next December. But
I actually found I like a August to August calendar. That's what I just came off of.
And what you could do is take stuff out that
you
don't need.
So it's removable. So I took out all of next year. I don't need it in here. It's so thin. And look, little papers go in and out. So this is great. They're papers that I've got some time blocking papers. If you saw our Insta stories,
I've created a monster.
She created a monster, and it was like they're doing 40 off. I think there's a 40 off coupon. The 50's done, and so I had to order some stuff online. But oh my God, it was so
11
awesome.
packs.
So that's like a little plug for Happy Planner. It means nothing to us, but
but it's a great way to put everything. There was like one where there's little pockets, so you could put like receipts and stuff in there.
Yeah, I didn't get all of it. Not the budget. I mean, God, you could go crazy.
No, the budget that stresses me out.
No, but then she's got like little quotes. I think I like the quotes too. When you get to the months or something, there's
they give you like
affirmations.
I need that every once in a while.
Yeah. So this is great. Anyways, so that is it for today. So if you have any other comments or you want to leave something below or some ideas that we didn't get a chance to talk about, please share. That's what we moms need to do, is take care of one another.
Yes.
And we have so much coming up.
I know. Well, tomorrow we're going to the Cat and Nat, the fun show down in Broward. So if you're going to be there, please look out for us or comment below, and we'll try to see if we could see you.
Yeah.
We're so excited.
So excited. We're going to be in the VIP area, so if you've got a VIP ticket, please stop us and say hi.
Yay.
I'm sure we'll go live or do something, so follow our Insta stories.
We love them.
They're so awesome.
And then we have a lot of shows coming up. It's like nonstop.
Woo.
Where are we next week?
Oh gosh, we're at Palm Beach Outlets. No, sorry, we're at Steam City Kids.
It all blends
together. I'm kind of rushing my week. So we're at Steam City Kids down in Margate. So they have an awesome after-school program and other programs that we're going to be sharing and talking about. So we're talking about back to school. This is kind of a kickoff.
Yeah, because one of the things you have to secure is aftercare.
Yep. So that's a great place. We're going to be going live from there. And then where else?
And then we're going to be at Palm Beach Outlets. We're going to be talking about some trends for clothing. Like even if your kids wear uniforms, like the after-school outfits and the street wear as opposed to uniforms, but also tax-free weekend for us in Florida that is coming up soon. So we want to get you guys prepared and tell you where to shop and where to find everything.
Yes, and then swim safety.
Yes.
So that's a huge thing we've talked about in our shows. It's huge thing with your kids, and it used to be, I don't know, I said this before, I don't even know if it's still the number one statistic in South Florida for deaths in kids.
Avoidable.
It used to be. And so it's something, it can be avoidable. So we're going to go to a great swim school and talk to them about some things that you can do, and check it out.
And later on, after the first week of school, we're going to talk about how you can reward yourself for preparing as well as you have for the new school year.
Yes, because we all are going to have to, we're both working on self-care.
Yes.
We're always working on self-care, but we are really working on self-care when this back-to-school season starts. So we are going to be back at Delray Beach Marriott in their spa, talking about how you've got everybody ready, everybody back to school. It's always about everybody else, and then now it's going to be about you.
Exactly.
So
until next week, we hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll see you. Actually, you'll probably see us tomorrow night.
Yeah, follow us on Insta Stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Follow us on Facebook and Insta Stories. We'll be hanging out, having some fun.
Yep.
All right. Have a great Friday.
Have a great Friday.
Bye.
Bye.